Hello everybody, I am Sinverse Gaming, as you all may or may not know, and welcome back to another Cubeworld episode. I'm going to be going over a video that Wollay just recently posted on his YouTube channel called Cubeworld 16 Minutes of Mage Gameplay. This is with all the new update stuff, so I'm going to be going over every little new thing that I find or I see. I've taken the liberty of spending about an hour looking through the footage. And yeah, there's some pretty new, interesting stuff. First of all, you see in this main menu or your character creation, excuse me, that you can see it's not the usual place where you create your character, because when you click create character, it boots you into your world. So that would be the spawn of your world. As you can see, we have the regular mage mechanics. So when Wollay opens his menu up here, on the left you can see the stats are way more defined, and it's so much easier to see. When he goes towards these items, it has a little bit more of a different menu when you go to pick things up. And I find that pretty unique. So as he picks these up, he goes ahead and sets to float, and if you hold left shift you can float as a mage. I believe this will dampen all fall damage on your character. So right here, Wollay is setting up for a teleport. As the mage, you can now teleport a small distance at a time using mana. Destroying this ginseng, you can see that we're destroying leaves in the background with her beam. You'll see it again. You target this tree here, pop, and yeah, that's pretty satisfying indeed. Gosh, this new map is just so beautiful. When you zoom out, it's no longer just a blue square. When you zoom in, it starts becoming more detailed with the blocks and how everything comes together. It's just really nice in general, and I love how he's doing this. You will also see here that the town is not marked from the start of your world, and to get there you can just place a waypoint. How useful is that, a waypoint? I've never thought that would be necessary, but now it is, and I love it. Picked up some apples there. Right here it goes by a dragon root, and I have no idea what those are used for, because again, this is a newer playthrough, and this is a new world in the new update. So I'm happy that he's showing. Okay, hold on. That's a new ability, I believe. I've never seen a mage use that. Anyway, I believe this is the full newer update, and he's about ready to drop it, because that means mage class is completely done. Or at least done to the point he's willing to show it off, and that never happens. BLIMPS! BLIMPS are a thing now. Yeah, I do think that this will be a big thing in the future. Right here we get a random KO sign there, right there, and I'm assuming someone died over there. Like, there's nothing else it could have been. So on the top left of your screen here, you're going to see the gem trader. There he is, just poking his head over the corner. So luckily he won't be that hard to find. He doesn't show us the prices though. That's my only problem with that so far. So he's going up to this place on purpose, and when he inspects this, for once, it's actually going to say something. In the bottom right, you can see lore increased to 10%, so there are now lore aspects to the game. These lore aspects will allow us to get new items. Once you finish lore to 100%, it'll tell you where an item is or where it's at, I'm guessing. This is all speculation. But for the most part, out of other things that have been put out so far, It seems like that's the way it's going to be happening. Okay, so we teleport over here to the Enchanted Aridar forest. And I believe this would be another place where we get the first lore step. Right here we can also see that we can see the health on enemies. And there, it says clan on him. You see that? Yeah, it says clan on him, so I'm guessing there's going to be different types of clans who own different areas of the map. Got some lemons? Alright, we're going to be getting some more lore pieces here. And then we turn around and head straight forward and we meet some more people. Let's talk to them. So this guy found a hang rider on a rock. He left it there because he didn't need it. So that is how we're going to be getting hang gliders. We no longer buy them in shops for an excessive amount of money. I believe this will be the same way we get boats and other things in the future. Now this last person here talks about a legendary item that was once owned to someone. And we are figuring out the lore of that person. Right here, Wollay goes under the water to show a drowning mechanic. So you do have to come up for air every once in a while now. You can't just hide under the water from enemies. Yeah, right up here, we're going to see a little bit more combat. Nothing too big. Something that I don't think I've mentioned yet, you can pick up gold by just running over it. It's a very useful thing. So right here we're going to see how good the fire missile ability is by gripping them up and pressing R. Oh, that's pretty satisfying. A nice AoE damage. So croissant dropped by a fly. I believe at least we can now get more pet items other than just going to shops. So right here we get our spawn points and our respawn points, I guess I should say. Those are also becoming fast travels. You can now buy ingredients from shops. And when you talk to people, again, you can get quests. Right here is a big yeti discovered on the something. I don't know. It's a big yeti. So there, he's going to kill that later. Showing off the new crafting menu. Sort of like that neat little hammer in the bottom right. So right here is changing professions, and we actually get a dialogue menu. So that's something new. So now he goes to the water mage class, so when he uses his R ability, he'll drop a lot of bubbles that all explode. I believe they explode on impact as well. He has a healing stream that heals himself. So right here we're going to get more of the lore that we found earlier. As we can see, we increased the lore to 20%. So he just told us about a harp, which is a new item in the game that's going to be allow us to access to dungeons. So speaking about dungeons, here we go. Our first dungeon. We get to see a look about the dungeon a little bit. Oh, looks like we got some rangers here. And it looks like rangers are still overpowered. You respawn, and we got like a message about mana weakness. So here we are collecting the harp. So here's just a regular old quest, and they're telling us to go save a gnome. Here we grab the Hengaido from earlier. And we get to see the new hang glider physics. It looks pretty nice. It seems very fluent. Yes. I was really hoping you would control it more with your mouse than anything, but oh well. So he's going to crash into this Shrine of Life and activate it. After he activates it, I believe he's going to use it use it a little later to teleport right here. He's fast traveling to a new shrine, or a shrine he activated in the past. So here is something we saw on Wollay's Twitter. He used the flute and birds come down and pick him up. So this takes him to a island up in the sky. I believe it was something we couldn't see in the last video he sent on Twitter. Anyways, he gets dropped off here to an island with an item. And this is a purple 4-star gold amulet. Remind you, he's level 1 and he got this amulet. Once again, fast traveling so he can get around faster. So right here we're going to see some good old fighting the base of Cubeworld. He's going to be actually using elixirs and potions to keep him alive and give him buffs. Very good strategy starting from range of these witches. They can be very powerful in the base game that we have out right now. It's mostly why I avoid them. And there he goes. He finishes his quest fairly easily. And he gets another amulet. Of course, the one he currently has is better by a lot. But he did finish the quest, which is a good thing. Right here we see him doing the Yeti boss that he got the quest from earlier. This is still a reminder to you, he is still level 1. And he's fighting a green health boss with 3,000 HP. Right here he gets a purple silver amulet. It's pretty good. He's having an amazing mage playthrough right now. Earlier we accepted the quest, but we never finished turning it in. So there we get everything with it. And an epic book of crafting. This will allow us to craft items, I believe, that we have found in the only a specific area, though. Here is another quest lore item. And immediately we're going to get a buff and then fight a boss. Okay, here we are fighting the boss. It seems very interesting. This is the mana pool thing I was talking about earlier. After we kill this guy, we get a mana buff. Fortunately, Wollay dies and rage quits. Yeah, that's where the footage ends, and I'm being 100% serious. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this video. I went over a lot of things here. I will be putting time stamps in the description of everything, of where everything's at. For example, there is a new main menu, character customization, and world. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe. I will be making future Cubeworld content. Just don't be surprised if it doesn't come out anytime soon. Anyway, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.